Hello everyone, welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I am sitting down and doing a tutorial. It's a one brand tutorial for RMS. I've done many of these before, but what inspired me to do another was the recent launch of their SKIN2SKIN everything brush. Now you would have caught this in my last what's new video, and this brush basically does it all as far as the face is concerned. It says that you can highlight, contour, set, and blush with this brush. So I was like, let's see, and you can use it in either cream or powders. So I did a little bit today, and I thought, let's give it a good honorary test in all of RMS makeup, and then we will see what the deal actually is. Now, RMS is also just one of the easiest brands to do a one brand look with. I love their products. I love this look. Ended up just doing something bronzy, a little bit of life here on the cheeks, lots of glow, and then a more brown toned lip. And I sort of see this on like a warm spring, summer evening where you want to gussy up, but not too much. And of course, you know, I love this look in the day as well. So if you just want to see how I achieve this look, see all RMS products in action, and see just what the SKIN2SKIN everything brush can do, then please keep watching. Kicking things off with primer. Guys, I'm a primer convert, and it is basically because of this one. This one from RMS is just going to help that makeup grip a little bit longer and help that foundation lay on nice and smooth, which I am going in with the SKIN2SKIN everything brush, and I just put a little bit of the foundation. This is the Uncover Up Cream Foundation on the back of my hand, and I am using this brush to apply it. Now, this is a personal preference. You absolutely could get this all over the skin with just that brush, blend it in, you'd be good to go. I'm a sponge girl, so I let the sponge come in here. I use it to apply the product, keep the hands nice and clean, keep everything sanitary, and then I did go in with this sponge, which is from RMS, and I went ahead and applied it this way. I have more dry skin, so it's a personal preference, and I'm not really a foundation brush girl. Never really have been. Veering away from RMS for just a quick second, this is a personal thing as well. I need to correct these under eyes. I got some dark circles. It is genetic. It is just the way that it is. So I'm applying this beautiful cream from Perez that's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting, allowing the RMS Uncover Up to really just do its job and look really beautiful on the skin. So this is in the shade 22. This is the Uncover Up Cream Concealer. This one's a little bit more of an emollient texture. This brush is actually going to help you build up that coverage. So I think it's really great for this. It blended absolutely amazing, and this shape was just perfect for getting it underneath the eye. So I really enjoyed using this brush with this concealer, again, especially because I'm usually looking for a little bit more coverage. Zoomed in here just so you could see what the skin looks like, and I am just buffing everything out once over with the sponge. Again, a personal preference, but before setting it with powder, which I think is very important specifically with this formula. So I am just taking this one from 14E Cosmetics. I use this one all the time, or the Fit Glow. Go ahead and set the under eyes. I go ahead and set in between my eyes as well. Basically anywhere I put concealer, anywhere that's looking a little bit more shiny than my liking, but you can really see the difference from both the right and the left side here when I'm applying the powder, and it makes all the difference with that product from creasing. Then for bronzer, RMS Variety Bronzer, of course, the classic. I did just talk about this in my cream bronzer roundup, so I'll link that video down below for you as well. But this is great not only for laying down that color, because it will allow you to get into the contours of your cheek, which the Variety Bronzer is great because it's that great middle tone that's bronzy, yet also cool enough to do a little bit of a contour. So you can use that middle part to kind of chisel out the cheeks, and then I am just blending this product upward. I didn't get this in the camera just because it was taking forever, but I did take a little bit on the bridge of my nose and down my neck as well. But you can see this really applied the color nicely. It's a really nice natural tone on my light medium skin, and the brush just really blended this all out beautifully without sacrificing any sort of pigment, which is kind of what I'm looking for out of a brush. Then moving on to highlight, this was impeccable for this. This is the RMS Living Luminizer. I love this one. Super glowy and natural looking on the skin. I wanted the skin to just look really, really fresh, and then do something smoky and messy on the eyes, down the bridge of my nose and Cupid's bow, as well as my cheekbones as well. Look how quick that is. Easy, breezy, boom, ready to go. Took the excess on my brow bone as well. Now this is the RMS. This is one of their blushes, the Redimension blush. This is in French Rosé. This is a really beautiful pink tone. There's so many beautiful blushes in this lineup. I will include that video for you down below. But look at how great this is at laying down that color. It's really letting that pigment shine, applying it quite concentrated because I have a little bit of all the products on there. It's blending really nicely as well, but still showing off the color. So I do just take my sponge again. This is a personal preference. I like everything to look really seamless. Finish it off with that and then jump right in to eyes. So this is their eyebrow pencil. I'm using the shade Dark, and you can see I use very feather-like strokes, very, very light pressure. You can see I'm holding it quite far back on the pencil, but this is going to just give my eyes a little bit of structure. My eyebrows are really quite deep and dark. There are different shades in this lineup as well if this isn't the one for you, and I love that spoolie on the end as well. So these are sharper little pencils, but look at the definition. Really natural looking, but definitely shaped my eye. Then after that, I go in with the RMS. This is their eye light. This is in the shade Flare. It's this beautiful golden tone bronze, and I am just working quickly with this product because they are more thin. They last very, very well, but because they are more thin, they do dry very quickly as well. So I am just making sure I slap that on, blend it out, and we are good to go. I'm keeping this super fuss free. You can see that it's naturally a little bit deeper in the corner of my eye, which I think is great as well. Applied that on both eyes, of course, before jumping into their bronze definition liner. I love this in the summertime. It's just something a little bit softer. It's got a little bit of a radiance to it. These do also have a little smudgy tip on the end that you will see here, and I'm just gonna pull that up in that cat-like shape. Again, it's just mimicking the shape that I already went in with that eye light in the shade Flare, and then I am just drawing it on and softening it. Easy, no-brainer. You cannot mess this up, and even if you do, you could fix it. And then I was craving a little bit of definition underneath the eye as well, so I just did that. I could have used a smudgy brush, but I even just used the end of my finger, messy, easy breezy, before going with a little inner corner highlight. This is the RMS Redimension highlight. This is in Prosecco Fizz. I loved using this in my inner corner. I loved it on the brow bone, and this has a lot more of a golden champagne tone, so it pairs really beautifully with that eye light that we already used all over the lid as well. Taking the excess on the cheekbones, why not? Before finishing things off with the RMS Straight Up Mascara. This is a good one. Nice fluffy brush, nice rich and black. I apply about 2 coats of this on top and 1 coat here on the bottom. Taking my time, wiggling it through the lashes, not too clumpy, but yet still gives me definition. And for lips, again, keeping it pretty simple. This is the lip liner in Sunset Nude. I'm really into lip liner right now, you guys. I don't know if it's like aging and craving a little bit more definition on my lips, but I just line the bottom lip as so, use the brush to blend it out, and then really take my time on the upper lip before going in with one of the lip lights. I love this shade. I think it looks a little bit scarier on the tube or in the tube than it does on the lips. This is in Rhapsody, and you can see I just apply a little bit and blend this all over the lips. It pairs beautifully with Sunset Nude and gives me a little bit of that more nighttime sort of feel with a little bit of gloss. All right, everyone, that is it. This is my completed look using the SKIN2SKIN Everything brush. I think it's safe to say this really can do a lot. I think it is particularly amazing for highlighting the cheeks. I think that size is just perfect, as well as setting. I even liked using this with the powder highlight on my brow bone, but I know a lot of people can be intimidated by makeup brushes, so I think, like, I'm just a tools person. If I use like 20 brushes in one sitting, I'm like, yeah, just another day at the office. But for those of us who like to have something that can do a variety of things, it doesn't feel so designated for one single thing, this I think is a really great option. Soft. I know that these brushes wash really well. I have other brushes in the lineup, and I just had a paper towel here and I was wiping it off and it cleaned off amazing. But in a pinch, you can do it all. The only thing I would say is with that blush, it definitely gives you a beautiful color payoff because it's a little bit more densely packed, but I did like having my sponge on standby just to soften those edges. But hey, if I was in a pinch and this is the only brush I had, I feel like I could have even blended out my highlight with that, which I just love. So you know I love RMS. I hope that you guys love this look. If you recreate it or you're inspired to buy the Skin to Skin Everything brush, check us out on Instagram, tag us there. Let me know in the comments. And while you're down there, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a big thumbs up, subscribe. I upload new videos here every single week and I don't want you guys to miss them. If there's another one brand tutorial you were dying for me to do, I will do that. I'll have full links down below to deep dives in RMS products. And then links to every single thing that I used in this video, of course, will be in that description box down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. Before you go, also make sure to subscribe to our newsletter. I already told you about the social medias. We're everywhere. And thank you guys so much for all of the consistent love and support. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.